Welcome, Gemini. From July 8th to the 19th, the stars are handing you the mic. And this time, you're not just talking, you're telling the truth. And you're feeling more, questioning deeper, and finally asking, is this love aligned with my evolution? Because you, my sweet Gemini, love cannot be one-sided, shallow, or rooted in vibes only. You want real, soul stimulating, mind expanding, heart opening, fire kind of connection. And this isn't a surface swim anymore. It's a deep dive into the real stuff. Let's get into what's going on for Gemini. Welcome back to Mindful Intuitive Self, where we talk about everything spirituality, manifestation, life, and love. And my beautiful Gemini, from July 8th to the 19th, you're the one of the most emotionally revealing and spiritually activating periods you've had in months. This is your soul searching energy, your relationship reflecting energy, your I'm not doing this the old way kind of vibe. You're not just changing your mind, you're changing your standard. And with Mercury, your ruler, shining bold in Leo, and the moon hitting emotional zones all month, you're finally asking yourself, is this connection adding to me, or is it draining me? Let's talk about the blessings, the breakthroughs, the love, and purpose, and your full glow up, because that's what's happening. Gemini, you're waking up from a long emotional autopilot. You're starting to see what's really been fueling your connections, what you've been tolerating out of comfort, and what you actually need to feel seen, heard, and safe. This is not about blame. It's about awareness. You're finally seeing things the way they are. And with the moon moving through Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Capricorn, and Aquarius across these days, you'll feel emotionally curious. You'll have introspective and you'll feel empowered. You're ready to make decisions you've been stalling on. The clarity you've been waiting for, it arrives not through your logic, but through your emotion. Your feelings are the receipts. Now, Gemini, let's get real about your time and your energy, because your money and career is being fueled. Mercury in Leo, your ruling planet, is in your third house, which rules your communication, technology, and learning. This is your home turf. This is your best place. And with Mars still in Taurus, your 11th house of dreams, solitude, and subconscious, it's lit up too. That means your biggest power plays might come from sharing your wisdom, speaking or writing your truth, teaching, coaching, and creating that content or being alive on social media. It's all coming together. You can expect a light bulb idea that could generate income long term, an invitation to collaborate or to speak. So you need to use that voice, get out there, network. You may feel a push to drop something that's been energetically too expensive for a long time. This isn't hustle season. This is your alignment season. And your best money moves come from your authenticity, not algorithms. So speak from your soul, and the bag will follow. As far as love and relationships, oh my Gemini, okay. This is the section where things get raw, real, and undeniably personal. Because between the 8th and the 19th, the universe is setting the stage for you to finally see what love really feels like when it's real and not rehearsed. If you're single, you're starting to realize you don't want just a vibe. You want a mirror, someone who stimulates your mind, grounds your spirit, and challenges your growth, but never your worth. Someone who may come in who feels magnetic, maybe even karmic at first. And this person will show up authentically, push you into emotional territory you usually talk your way around, and make you feel like a cosmic yes, even if it scares you a little. You're not here for surface anymore. You're ready for spiritual chemistry, not just flirtation at the flat lines. You pay attention to Cancer, Virgo, and Aquarius energy. These signs may trigger you in the best possible way. If you're in a relationship, this is your emotional audit window, not to punish, but to purify. This period, you're asking yourself, can we talk honestly without spiraling into misunderstandings? Or are we emotionally safe or just mentally compatible? Or am I shrinking or expanding in this relationship? Gemini, if it's solid, it will be a time of deepening intimacy. And you'll have conversations you've been avoiding. You'll finally let your guard down, not just your clothes. And you'll feel connected emotionally in a way that surprises you. But if it's shaky, this is where the truth rises. And you'll see it, you'll feel it, and you'll no longer be able to ignore it. Not to end things, but to transform them, or finally set yourself free. Gemini, if you're in a confusing situation, here's where it gets really raw. Because Gemini, you know when something feels inconsistent, and you've been keeping yourself distracted with hope, humor, or detachments, but now you want reciprocity, you want definition, and you want consistency, not just convenience. You may call someone out in love, but with boundaries. You may finally define the connection or dissolve it. Or you realize you've been given loyalty to confusion, and now you're done. You're not being harsh. You're finally being clear. Your love is precious. This time, they meet it at the level it deserves, or they don't meet it at all. As far as communication, my dear sweet Gemini, with Mercury and Leo, your voice is being amplified in the best way. You're charming, magnetic, and people are listening. But here's the twist. You're not just talking to connect anymore. You're talking to clarify, to align, to liberate. And you may say the truth you've been softening or holding back. You may create the boundary you've been hinting at, or the desire you've been minimizing. Your clarity is a gift, not a threat. And your truth, it sets everyone free. As far as my predictions, Gemini, this is what's going down July 8th through the 19th. There's a soul-shifting conversation that reopens your heart. An emotional release that feels like rebirth. You'll receive clarity around a person you've been confused about for a very long time. And an unexpected yes from someone who finally sees you. You may receive a message, a DM, or a dream that confirms your intuition was right all along. And a love interest shows you a side of themselves that changes everything. You may have a situationship that ends but leaves you more powerful and not abandoned. There may be a career idea that turns into action and actually feels good. And during this week, you may cry tears of relief, but not regret. Accept them, release them, and move forward. You'll stop ghosting your own truth. You're not afraid of change anymore, my sweet Gemini. You're inviting it in. And because the old version of you didn't know what you deserved, this version, baby, you remember it now. So, Gemini, you're not too complicated. You're just too real for fake love, too deep for shallow vibes, and too clear to keep playing guessing games. From July 8th to the 19th, you're stepping into your authentic connections with emotional clarity and real love, starting the way you show up for yourself. So, Gemini, drop a line in the comments if you're choosing you. If you're ready to speak, receive, and give love that doesn't play games or drain your magic. This is Renee with Mindful Intuitive Self, where we talk about everything spirituality, manifestation, life, and love. And Gemini, this isn't heartbreak, it's a breakthrough. You have found you. Until the next video, many blessings. Namaste.